Hey guys, Technic Backmod here with another video of Tekkit Lite, except this time it's a bit different. It's the overview of everything new in 0.5.7. So right off the bat here you can see we have the new Powersuit edition, which includes a helmet, a chest plate, pants, feet, and then we also have a new addition to the thermal expansions mod. We have Tesseracts, and they're basically multi-dimensional teleportation pipes. So there's also a power tool for the modular power suits mod, but basically it glitched out when I put it in the item frame, so I decided not to worry about that. So give me a minute, and I'll see you guys to take a look at the Tesseract. So as you can see right here, this block looks very familiar. That is because it is an energy tesseract. So it is going to take any form of buildcraft energy that you pump into it, and it will basically teleport it. Now, this one is actually teleporting it to another dimension to demonstrate that the Mistcraft compatibility. And that is the exact same for this guy right over here. He is receiving the items from the quarry. He is an item tesseract, and so these items are being pumped out via buildcraft pipes, and they're hitting a buffer, and then they're going to go into a filter. I do not know why that hasn't gotten pulled out yet. Here we go. And then they're going into a barrel system. So I will see you guys at the other Mistcraft. Alright, so as you can see here, the quarry is rapidly building itself, and that's from the Tesseracts that I showed you back in the other world, because now we are actually in a completely separate Mistcraft dimension. So it's very useful for teleporting not only energy, but also items. So if you look at this item Tesseract, you'll see that it has frequency 1 label of quarry. And you'll also notice that there aren't items spewing out the top of this quarry. So if I head back to age 500, which, you know, it's just my test ages, and I fly on over here, we should start seeing, yep, there we go. Now we're seeing items come through, and then they will be sorted. So this is particularly useful if you have a main world and then you want to have a quarry world, where you send all your power for the quarries and then you want all the items to be sent back. So that's Tesseracts, and they also apply to liquid, but it's basically the exact same thing, except it only teleports liquid, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that out. And then the next thing up is the power suits, so I'm going to go ahead and get down to that, which is right over here. Have a nice little spot down here, like a little top secret bunker. So let me go ahead and head down here. And you can see that, well, for one thing, this thing looks really, really cool. This is the tinker table for the modular power suits. So if I go ahead and grab, and that was the glitchy arm I was telling you guys about earlier. If I go ahead and grab these off the wall, let's see here, and just leave these here instead. There we go. And then I take them and go into here, you will be able to see, I can actually wear them. You'll be able to see right here that it'll say install, but it's not actually going to let me install them because I don't have the materials. However, I have some pre-prepared materials over here in this chest, and then I'm going to go ahead and be able to show you guys then what all of the features of that are. Let me go ahead and get rid of any eye, and then here you can see you can have an iron plating, which requires basic plating, diamond plating, which requires advanced plating, or energy shield, which are much lighter than plating, but they actually consume energy to protect you. So I'm going to go ahead and go with probably diamond plating or energy shield. I'm going to go ahead and go with energy shield. And then you can see field strength. You can pick your strength of the field. And then you can also pick what kind of battery you want to use. I'm going to go ahead and use an Elite battery. I'm going to go ahead and size that up a decent amount. And then the water electrolyzer just helps you breathe underwater. And then we also have something called the custom color module, so you can color your armor. And I can pick how blue it is, so if I want it to be really, really blue, or actually let's make it very much so green to kind of go after a quantum suit feel. And then also I could make it transparent if I wanted to just show off my skin. Now I can also go to the power armor torso. I'm going to go ahead and pick energy shield, install, pick my field strength on maximum, and then pick an elite battery, go ahead and install that and set the battery to maximum length. And then I have a glider I can install, a parachute I can install, as well as a jetpack I can install. And then I get to pick my jetpack thrust, which I'm going to put about halfway. And then just the same thing, the custom color module again, to pick the color of each specific item. And you can see that color is reflected over here in the side. So moving on to the legs, I'm going to go ahead and pick energy shield one more time. And I'm going to pick elite battery and upgrade that fully. And then I'm going to pick sprint assist, jump assist, swim boost, and uphill climb. And then lastly, just coloring that green just to go with our current color theme. And then on the very last piece of armor, I'm going to go ahead and go with force field emitter. Make sure that's fully upgraded, just as well as this one. Make sure my elite battery is fully upgraded on this one as well. Install my elite battery and upgrade that completely. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the shock absorber, the jet boots, and then just continue with our green color motif. Now I have one last tool. I have the power tool, and so I'm going to go ahead and add the plasma cannon, the melee assist, the shovel, the axe, the pickaxe, the diamond drill upgrade, the aqua affinity, and the elite battery, where I'm going to fully upgrade that to a charged battery. And I'll be right back to show you guys what all these do. Alright, so as promised, I'm back here with the power suit, and this is the plasma charge, and it's basically like an explosion. You go ahead and get far enough away so that I don't seriously damage myself, but it basically makes a decent size explosion. But what's really cool about it is the overclocked tool use, where it's basically used for anything, everything, and all things, mining tool, digging tool, whatever. And then if you guys were missing the ability to fly far distances at well, decent speeds, if you know you can get the hang of it. What am I doing wrong here? See, there we go. Fly decent speeds at for good distances, like the Swift Wolf. Then you guys definitely want to check out Tekkit 0.5.7, which now includes Tesseracts and the Powersuit modular awesomeness. And thanks for subscribing, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoyed. As you can see right now, I'm using the parachute feature, and if you guys want to see more overview videos like this covering the update chunks, let me know by leaving a like, or if you want to leave even more feedback, you can always comment. So, I'm Technic Packmod, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.